Okay. This is the Origin server I've joined. Basically, if you don't know what Origins is, it's a mod, and it basically gives you superpowers. You could pick whatever you want, and it's really cool because you basically get a power. I picked Arachnid, and Arachnid is basically a spider. So what I could do is I actually could climb any single, like, any block, okay, any block, like there's a ladder on it. So it's really, really cool. So I could climb them and all that. It's like a ladder. There's a ladder there, and I could do whatever I want. I could climb up giant, tall buildings if I really wanted to. My other ability is when I hit something, it gets trapped in a web. So that then the thing can't move. And any mob that's in a web actually gets highlighted. So if I were to make my base out of webs or something, I would see when someone's in there, even if it's through a wall. Like have your like it's basically like a spectral arrow. So it gives like a glow effect around the person, so you can see what it is. So in that case, I could also see if it's a mob or something. The only way to avoid this is if it's a spider or you are also arachnid. So currently on this server, there's only allowed to be two of the same origin, so there could only be two spiders. There's only one person that would be able to get past the defense, but it wouldn't even be that bad. Also, I don't get affected by the webs. I could walk through them like air, and it's really cool. And I get hit through them, so it's a great defense. But in this clip though, what's happening is I'm actually going around, and this is my first time joining, so I met a bunch of people, got to test out my abilities, and I got to talk to everyone. Uh, I made two friends, Blue and Rio. Uh, Blue, his origin is a human. He decided to go normal. Kind of lame. Everybody just makes fun of him for it now. Uh, but his character, so we all picked our character and what it's going to be like. He's supposed to be a merchant, and he could be bought off. So we already made a team. We went ahead and have bases and stuff, but he basically likes to collect stuff and sell it. He is willing to be bought off of our team. If someone offers him the right price, he will leave. That's his character. He doesn't want to, but that's what he decided his character is, so we always have to watch out about that. Rio is a goat, and the goat origin is really cool because you get a really big jump, like huge jump. It's amazing. So he also what happens is when you hit someone, the more damage you do to them, the higher they go flying in the air. It's awesome. But it's quite annoying, especially when I have lower hearts and he does it to me. I just get flung. It's annoying. So so those are those two. Um, yeah, we also have Madden. They they're our neighbors. We basically started a kingdom and all that, so they're our neighbors to the side. I don't know much about them. Uh, there's also a few others. We've done some trade deals and stuff, but the main people are them. And then I believe there's two others in our kingdom, but they haven't been on much, so we don't really know them as well. Also, that's a thing. And that's about it for everyone in the kingdom. Uh, so once again, this is just a clip of me getting started. And yeah, if you we can also change your origin later, so it might not stay the same with origins. I'll update you if there is a change, and that's about it. Um, I have a problem with dying a lot in this, so please don't make fun of me too much. I have lower hearts. It's hard to stay alive and everything, and it's harder than you look. You try it for yourself, and yeah, it's a the server's been quite fun. I also this was more just talking, so there's no getting gear yet. There's going to be another clip in a second of me getting all my gear and stuff. I accidentally forgot to record for a big clip of it, so I kind of skipped a part of it, but honestly. So now this is where we actually start getting gear and stuff. So, oh, we're thinking, hey, let's go. We should make a base together. At this point, we're pretty good friends. Not pretty good. We're acquaintances and we're chill with each other. So we find this mine that we look in the chest. We didn't really steal anything. Anyway, this tunnel goes down deep, like all the way to the Y level 11. Which, this is a custom map, so all the diamonds are actually on Y level 11 and stuff. It's a old map. Anyway, we decided we can't mine deep slate, so we go get cobblestone and all that. We make some gear and all that, and we start mining. I let Rio do the work at first, until we actually decide to start mining together. Now, this way we're doing right now is inefficient until Blue actually suggested a much more efficient way that actually allows more block coverage per second, so more ores and stuff. So it allows us to get extra stuff, and it's really cool because then you can see all the ores and wall. We mine a bit, and we find some iron and bits and pieces. We get a lot of cobblestone and all that. No, we're just sitting around doing all that, and then we decided to get out. We're bored of mining. We're bored of mining, and then in a few minutes we're gonna go back and go mining again. I don't know what we were thinking. It was a little weird. So when we got to the top, we were thinking, hey, let's go make a base together. Let's figure somewhere out. We're looking for places and all that until we find another cave where we go mining some more. You'll see in a second. The cave, and we actually get some good stuff in here. Some iron and all that, and we get a bunch of iron and all that, and it's actually what happens is in a few seconds, Rio actually almost kills us all by getting a bunch of gravel to fall on top of us, and you see right now it's boom. It was actually Bloom that made it fall, but we were all stuck. I was like, this is 4 times speed. It took a while to mine out. It was very annoying. They basically tried to trap me. It's a bunch of gravel though that we had to mine through, so it was really annoying. If you've ever come across gravel in a mine before, you know what I'm talking about. That's about it. And then we decided we're actually going to leave the cave. We've gotten enough materials. Rio ended up building a house, a tiny shack. It's terrible. Dirt hut would be better until he dies. We save his stuff. Obviously, we're good friends at that. Well, not good friends. We're friends at that point. We're gonna go help him. Yeah. So we do that. We start smelting all our iron and stuff. Oh, trying to get geared up. We want to survive. We want to thrive. We're trying to do a lot of stuff. So we get all that. Oh, and we're talking, chilling, waiting for our stuff to smell and all that. Yeah, that's about it. We got all our stuff, and then we went over to a mountain area where we found the neighbors, Madden. We didn't know they lived there yet, so we went and looted their place a little bit. Not completely. I took some of their rotten flesh, and then they stole and replanted a bit of their garden. Yeah, we think the mountain might be a nice place to build. It's right over to the side here. And we did end up building here. It's actually we have a pretty nice place. We're mining, saying, hey, this is a great place. Let's build here. And that's what happens. We end up building here. Yeah, we have everything. We're talking, chilling, and then I find my cave. This is where I'm gonna live. I'm thinking of putting deep slate everywhere around here and make it a nice deep slate cave, and that's what I ended up doing. Yeah, I say, hey, this is gonna be my house. It's pretty cool, And then I troll Rio by pushing him in, and then he got caught in webs. He's okay. After that, yeah, I actually really needed food, and Rio suggested that I should go ask our neighbors. So I did. They actually gave a couple sheep. It was really nice. I said I could just take a couple for free, honestly, but yeah, they came back later and asked for some dirt, but dirt for a couple sheep. So this map, because it's custom, you never could find any animals. It's super annoying. So I was like, okay, I need to go figure something else because you can't just take the sheep because it's really hard. So yeah, first I was going to try getting a lead, but we couldn't find a lead. So then I just decided, okay, well, we could figure something out in a bit. So I went and chopped down some trees to make some fences, so that way I could actually make a nice little area for the thing. Not after at first though, like, you know, I made the trapdoor so that way I could also try to get it out. But yeah, I didn't do that right away. I went and made the fence so that way I was thinking like, well, if I get him out, it's not worth it. And then I died because I'm a nerd. And yeah, I had to walk all the way back. It was really annoying. And then I finally set my spawn. Um, no, so I made the fence. I didn't have enough, so I just filled it up with blocks. So it's easier for it to walk too. So then I got the sheep in after I used the trapdoor to get them out and stuff and all that. And then I finally had some sheep. It was really good. Yeah, that's all about. That's what you really need to know about that. I went after that. I kind of made a farm all around the sheep so that way I could breed them. Uh, you know, yeah, I can't exactly just have no food. Having sheep isn't perfect. So I bone mealed the first bit and then traded it. Madden asked me to get some dirt, so I did. Yeah, I cut that out. So then I harvested my sheep. And then I smelted all the stuff. And something hit me. I was really scared, but it was just Rio trolling me. It was really funny. Um, yeah, so I smelted all this stuff, and finally I actually had food for once in the series, and other than rotten flesh. So I finally learned how to turn vegetables, which I couldn't eat, into meat, which I can eat. It was a big achievement for me, and I was extremely happy. And that's when Rio's friend joined. Um, he's a duck thing, and he chose avian. Freaking avian. No one picks avian. Avian is literally the worst origin there is. It's worse than being a human. It's just terrible. Like no one would pick it. It's the worst thing in the world. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, he calls me ozone layer. I don't like it. So yeah, that about that's all you need about him. He hasn't joined back in like 3 days or something. So I don't know if he'll ever come back at this point. I don't know. He kind of just stole some diamond armor. Then I expanded the sheep farm because I needed sheep um, fast. Then I was telling Rio that I was farming his cousin since he's a goat. It was all that. And then finally, you see him again. I threatened to kill him because he's being annoying. He destroyed my crops. So I literally threatened to kill him and he backs away. That's all you have to do to get rid of him. Just hold your sword out and he runs. Because he's slightly faster. Um, that's about it. I actually decide I'm going to go to the nether to get some quartz and glowstone for my redstone materials. Immediately get attacked by some mobs. I managed to defend it off because, I'm a pro. A super pro. I start mining all the quartz and everything and get a bunch. I actually got some levels and stuff. Those levels don't stick around. I die too much. I mine all of that and then, talk around. At this point, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's a traveling merchant and stuff, so he actually went off to collect stuff. So he's actually far away right now. He actually is, I'm pretty sure he's like 1,500 blocks away, but, I mean, I could travel there pretty fast. But, he's traveling, collecting stuff, starting a mine. It's really cool. Well, I might show it later. I don't have a recording of it yet. But then, Rio suggests this.
Yep. Still gotta figure out how many times we die before we just literally.
What do you guys think about making this whole area a kingdom?
That's a pretty good idea.
No! No!
Madden, do you want to join at the kingdom? Are you willing to do that?
guess.
Yay, we have a kingdom. Oh,
What's
this
it
is the
called?
start of every war, guys. This is the start of every war. Someone makes a
Governments.
kingdom, and then someone else goes, "No, what? You're under attack."
What should we call it? Lamoutenberg. Lamountberg.
Lamantopia.
Moab,
Uh-uh.
Moab,
Mm.
Moab. Yeah, that's
Moab.
no Moab, because that's like the initials of all
Oh, yeah,
our names,
Moab.
and it kind of sounds like a word.
Moab. Yeah, that's actually cool. Named after the original.
Wait,
Named after the founders. Moab.
yes, that's a good idea. Then anyone else could just be like, we could have like, no, we're not going to include them ever. The name's set in stone, guys. Moab.
Moab.
I wonder if there's any other kingdoms that have formed.
I mean, how long has this server been out? It's just like what,
A day.
or two?
A day.
It can't be. They can't do it that fast, right?
I mean,
Well, apparently it can because we're making one.
Jesus. Yeah, I guess.
use your brain, you human. That's the only thing you're good for. But even apparently the only thing humans are supposed to be good for isn't even working.
Not even a brain.
And of course we had to make fun of Blue at the end for picking human. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching. There will be new videos soon. I guess this was a starter video to where I kind of met everyone and stuff, and this actually took me a long time to record and stuff. Yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, that's all. See ya. Watch another video.